Josh, very good to see you. Big news. High earners age 50 plus are about to lose a major tax break. Starting next year, workers age 50 and older who earn more than $145,000 will lose a key tax break for their retirement savings. What's new?
Yeah, starting 2026, higher earners are not going to be allowed to put up their catch-up contributions. So people 50 and over can do catch-up contributions to their 401k. Previous, we could put the catch-up contributions into the traditional 401k and get the tax write-off this year. Now, catch-up contributions are going to be forced to go into the Roth IRA, which is going to cause some short-term pain on your taxes, but may actually long-term be in your benefit.
Yeah, and we're going to discuss why and how, but again, just to reiterate what you're saying, so before workers could reduce their taxable income with pre-tax catch-up contributions. So how will this switch to after-tax affect take-home pay and future withdrawals?
Well, how it'll affect take-home pay is that won't be a deduction off of your taxes, so the money's going to go in after you pay taxes.
Right.
So your take-home pay could be reduced.
Right.
And it could, depending on your tax brackets and all that stuff, could be reduced a lot or a little. But long term, it could really benefit you because those dollars are going to go in after you pay tax and get tax-free gains on them. There are some advantages there with that, but it could affect some things. But what it'll majorly affect is reduce your taxes in retirement more so than reduce the taxes now.
Right. And then this brings us back to kind of the theme, the million-dollar question. How should we determine if we should be contributing to pre-tax or after-tax accounts anyway?
Yeah, you really need to do a tax evaluation and look and see, okay, how much is my income? Where does that fall tax bracket wise after my deductions? And really look and see what tax bracket you're falling into. Because if you're being pushed into the next tax bracket by a little bit, that probably makes sense to go ahead and put some of that money into traditional. But if it's not going to push you in the tax bracket, a higher tax bracket, it might make more sense to go to the Roth, because what we want to focus on is long-term tax planning. We don't want to get bogged down with short-term thinking here. Because you got to think about, are you putting $100 in today so that you can draw out $100 in 30 years? No, you're not. You're putting $100 in today so it grows and compounds and turns into thousands of dollars in 30 years.
Right.
And so the short-term thinking is, I want to save taxes on $100. The long-term thinking is, I want to save taxes on thousands of dollars.
Right. And it's a good reminder to everyone, we are living in a historically low tax rate right now. Future is unknown, so why not pay them at this low rate? So for people though, Josh, who are married to that tax deduction, they really want it, would you recommend other strategies like health savings accounts or other tax advantaged accounts to make up for that lost deduction?
Yeah, health savings accounts are a great way to use that because obviously we're always going to have health costs, so that's a great way to pre-fund those health savings accounts for future health costs, or they can be converted to retirement accounts in the future if you need to. Obviously we talk a lot about tax-free growth. That's our favorite topic on these conversations, is the tax-free growth. Which is an advantage of the health savings accounts if you're using those for health expenses.
Right. Lots to consider. Again, many moving parts here, but I think this could be great news for retirees. But of course, again, Josh, as you mentioned, everybody's different. If somebody would like to sit down with you, crunch the numbers, learn how this will affect them, learn their best way to save for retirement strategically, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, they can jump on our website at millardfg.com and schedule a meeting straight from there, or give us a call at the office at 260-488-8300.
Great. Josh, thank you.
Thanks.